What up, guys? MikeMountain here, coming at you with the next episode of Call of Cthulhu. So, game audio didn't record. Fun times, right? So I've had to take a creative liberty with this. Luckily, it was not a very intense episode. Nothing major really happened. It was just more exposition. So hopefully, you guys can get through this. The next episode has sound. Luckily, it's just that this one doesn't. So, enjoy. All right, what up, guys? MikeMountain here, coming at you with another.
Sarah.
Was that there last time?
You are not seriously
That's
considering exposing yourself
Another
to the influence
episode
again.
of Call of Cthulhu. So,
Do I have a choice?
this is always here. Oh, I can't put my head through it. So last episode, well, some wild shit went down. You should just go check it. But we killed Charles again, to my belief. Oh, I can go explore more. Question Sarah Hawkins. I'll question you after I explore more. But some things to note. Interesting things. What does she know? She looks crazy. Like me. But funny story, I am crazy. I can't tell if the sanity meter has been filling up from like the center outwards or outwards inwards. But if it's going outwards inwards, I'm psychotic. So I'm going crazy. Lots of stuff happened to me to give me mental trauma because I'm missing a bunch of these things, and I stopped drinking as him. Okay, so, and then let's get my psychology up one as well. Yes, so I have full spot hidden ability. It's still such a weird word. I have full investigation skills as well. So she was in the hospital. He is the crazy dude I saw in the bar at the beginning. She is also dead now. You should be dead, but the fact that it doesn't say deceased means you're going to come back. And you're not dead. You're 33, so he's 37. You look so brutal. Some wild shit was going on as well. None of this really matters. All these occult things. Wow, I should have read all these. Ascent? What? Okay. Cthulhu. Why are we getting all these things? Why do I know this already? Okay, so we're actually going to quickly read all of these because this is a little wild. It's a symbol I saw. So, ceremonial circle. Disappeared tribe. Sleeping cultist. Dimensional shambler. Comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension where the rarity of food sources keep it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it for its being to anchor itself in your dimension and to allow it to rip you open with its claws. So that's from the Bestiarium, which is this book. Men will gather the knowledge through the lines dictated to me by the great old ones, but also in other volumes. The visions that assail me whisper me names and silhouettes of mystical creatures. Soon the Malleus Monstrorum, repository of all anatomical, cosmic, and dimensional knowledge, will be seen as the authoritative work. This book, unholy among the most cursed books, will one day be the final rampart between man and predators that are waiting to devour him, hidden behind the veils of parallel dimensions. Maybe this will help me at the end. Going crazy. Probably not. Well, actually, I think in these stories, you go crazy and then you just never win. I'm hoping that this game just has me lose at the end in a way. It'll probably feel kind of meh, but... So the Dagger of the Ancients. This exceptional dagger of Ottoman origin probably dates from the 16th century. Don't call me out on that, please. I'm so bad. 16. It bears this elder sign on its hilt. Apparently it belonged to Pargali Ibrahim Pasha, Grand Vizier at the court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells that Pargali, jeez, I'm struggling, used a symbol on the dagger to protect the court from a creature that haunted the mirrors of the palace. What is certain is that Suleiman had his vizier executed. Did he fear him after this demonstration of power? This is the painting of the Shambler. The painting was exposed in Francis Sanders' gallery, but I think the creature no longer requires it for movement. It went to hunt down Sanders in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I do not know where it comes from, but one thing is sure, it's starving. Did I succeed in sending it back to its world? I am not sure. Do not make the mistake of taking this jewel for an inanimate object. The soul of a powerful sorcerer, devourer of bodies of the Lang cult, a sect from Central Asia, lies in this jade amulet. Neat. His very characteristic form, a massive hunting dog, represents the transformation of the sorcerer into a man-eating ghoul. Whoever unearths the amulet and wears it around his neck is at risk of the sorcerer's wrath. The latter will return in a shape of a formidable hunter to track and dismember all defilers. Dang. So who the hell is Ascent? Or the Ascent? An Ascent? When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation closer than ever to their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. They will be called the Awakened. Dang. There's Cthulhu. Finglui Mgwalnaf Cthulhu R'Lyeh Waganagal Fatagan. That's the only word I kind of know how to pronounce. The Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered it in the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise its powers on the doors of the sunken city. The Necronomicon itself. Ew. The words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds of the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps of the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind night after night. I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world and the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares open this accursed collection. Because, just like prisoners whose confessions were written in their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. Alright? And the High Priest. How can you see through that? The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or hear. Oh, that's how. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. Okay, well, there you go. She's the oracle. I'm the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. So, that leads me to believe, if I'm going to put on my theorizing cap for a moment, which is kind of painfully obvious, and I really hope I'm not wrong after saying that. But I mean, she is the, I forgot the word already. The prophet. And I
is Sarah
am
Hawkins telling the truth?
The truth seeker. Oh. Ah, okay. It's good that I explore around before I question her.
What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I can use my crazy pills.
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. She was trying to send back the Shambler.
Hello.
How did she react? Was she afraid?
Oh, I wonder why she would be. What is this? Whoopsie, dropped my
Charles Hawkins was
Scared
learning
me.
to do everything to protect his wife.
I do like that I can do occult things now. Does that make me crazier? New clue memorized. The failed incantation. Yeah, that made me crazier. Shit. So it's going inwards. Uh-oh. What happens if I go fully crazy? That's not good. I don't want this to screw up. Is a Necronomicon endowed with its own conscience while investigating the Hawkins mansion? Pierce came into contact with a residual image of the lost book. The work is so powerful that even the memory of it is enough for the detective to lose some sanity. Pierce is not the only person who have read it, as he suspected. Sarah also studied it. Great. Glad to know these things won't affect my destiny. Overtly. I say that as in, like, nothing popped up on my screen. It's so dark in here. So have I done everything I can in here? I can only assume so. Oh, I'm gonna have to hide in here eventually. Okay, what about Simon? His room. God, it's so dark in here too. But I think I got everything in here as well, right? Looks like it. And that's her room. So if I go up here, oh, so nice. The music's reversing. I don't like that. This is creepy. I am almost crazy. And is this... Are all the faces different because I'm going crazy? Like that guy's face is painted weird and... Well, I'm gonna get out of there. That's great. Oh, I boarded that off. That's nice. Oh, they even cleaned all this up. Great. I'm gonna go into his office now. Yeah, the music's definitely reversing at points. That's weird. Oh shit, can I just straight up walk down here? Oh, right.
Damn it, the entrance to the tunnels has been buried following the cave-in, but at least I didn't dream it.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's nice. Do I gain sanity back that way? Shit. It's a shame. Your sales are off too. Excuse me. Or was that part of the puzzle? No. Okay, so there's not going to be anything else extra in here, it seems. Fucking music reversing. That really does mess with you. And I boarded that up for some reason. Sorry. Alright, so. Interesting stuff is happening. It's the only place I can actually go now. Are there any new clues? Liquor. If I drink, that will push me over the brink of insanity. I'm positive. And I don't want to do that just yet. Sorry for the
Mr.
turbo
Pierce,
spins
we were
there.
waiting for you.
Yeah, I was just wandering around.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I'd let you confront the occult without supervision?
Yes.
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to
pretty
Mr.
cruel.
Pierce. Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office. My voice changes constantly.
All right. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I feel like I'm getting to the end. If I'm this crazy. If I'm this crazy, I feel like it's getting close to the end. Hello. Whoop. I seat.
You seem different.
Yes, when I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper, cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong, so ancient, enticing, dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce, but I can't come back to Boston with you.
Why? You and Drake are up to something. Charles Hawkins is dead.
You've been friends for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it and kill it. I'm the only one who can end its slaughter.
Why?
No, you will come back to me with Boston. Oops.
I owe you no obedience.
Right, I
This
didn't
is
marry you.
Not about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
Look at that frown.
I know what I've done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
I think that requires all of us being dead. Oh, boy.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes. Give.
This will affect your destiny.
Thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You'll stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me.
Well,
Help
that
him
was a
find what he
weird
seeks,
answer.
and we may all survive this battle.
All right, I'll help you.
Also, it's Eldrin.
Ah, dang it. All right, hang on. How crazy am I? Okay, that didn't affect it. There's still 6 more crazy things that can get me. And well, there's 7, but I'm not going to drink anymore. Okay, I got to talk to Drake. Can't talk to you anymore, eh? Nope. Okay.
How am I coming?
Can't close the doors. God, if I had waited like 2 minutes and talked to them. But I wouldn't. Who would? Come on. It's crazy. I could have just saved my time.
Seeing you again.
It's you.
Ooh.
I'm here for her, not you.
Eee.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters.
Wow, brutal.
How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
But it can't protect
Good.
me.
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can possess. Process.
All right, Mr. Very
Feel free
Smart.
to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
What a dickhead.
What is the true nature of your
This will affect my destiny. Again.
I see you're interested in my precious book.
I'm just doing everything that's affecting my
It is a
destiny.
definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul Al-Zarid. It is the answer to many a question.
So that is why it is so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University,
copy?
the work remains very
It
powerful.
was made of skin.
I can understand better why you keep it in a safe. I do understand better, actually.
Okay.
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you're referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Well, why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
To kill a shambler,
Francis
right?
was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger, but I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating, but I'm afraid that this might only be short-lived, like my many various accents.
You mean that thing could come back?
Well, it did. Yes, that is
Kind
why
of.
I'm looking for a more
Didn't it?
permanent solution.
Why don't you just
It must
stab
never
it
come back.
with the knife? Duh.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to
I
another.
already
to
know
hunt
all
down
this,
its prey.
but may as well ask.
And Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift, a connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it. So we just kill
And
her.
now it
Just kill
remains
her.
in our reality.
Kill
Let
everyone
us say
affected.
that it uses the painting as a portal
Boom,
to our
done,
reality,
easy.
and we make
See
enticing
ya.
prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back permanently to where it came from.
But hey, you changed the order of those words.
A genius like you must have already
Oh,
found a
there
way
we
to
go,
get rid
yeah.
of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that yes, I do have a solution.
Okay.
I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to R'Lyeh. Fuck.
Oh, that's how
Another
you
one of
pronounce
your
it?
baubles?
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces, much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden
Wait, we
amulet
already
bearing
talked
very
about
ancient
this,
inscriptions
like,
and an elder sign
2
at its center,
sentences
a star
ago.
with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen this sign, and where can I find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief, Charles, has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I
Oh,
think that it has
nice.
something to do with
Puzzles.
the location of the amulet.
I'll try to follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intended to do. And as for you, return it the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again. Nice. Okay, sketch of a bust. The worst pair of titties I've ever seen in my life. Not him. Where did I see this? Was this... This looked like it was in Sarah Hawkins' office? No. Well, since it's up there... Oh, nice. Oh, no, it's up there. Right? Because I think that looked like it was new. Let me check. No, it's not you. Okay. So then I think... Wait.
How are you,
I
Bradley?
haven't talked to you yet, have I?
Ah, it's you, Pierce.
Okay, you were up here. I was going to say.
I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
Oh, I should tell him the truth, eh?
I'm sorry,
Tell the
Bradley.
truth.
I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
It should be kind of shuffled over.
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
Oh, he looks so sad.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him.
Do it.
What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
I understand your feelings, Bradley, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think that
go
you're
with
in a
the one
state
that
to
doesn't make me
such a
crazier.
decision.
Yet.
He killed her, Pierce.
I can't do nothing.
I can't do nothing faced with this situation.
No, Fuller's cries must not go unpunished. I give you my word, but for now you must keep a cool head.
Yeah.
You must do something for those who are still alive. Bradley.
Nice. I'm smart. Not crazy.
Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We must see this through to the end, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You are the voice of reason, Pierce, as always.
As always. I feel like I've known you for a week in the game. Okay. Is this he? No. Oh, what's my tat say? Neat. Cool. Wasn't over here like randomly on a bookshelf, right? No. Or was it in the painter studio? I'm gonna check here first. Yeah. Yeah, it was here. Oh, what? It's just in his ear? Ah, for Christ. Alright, so now we go back. Who's drawn all these things? Alright, we go over here. Boom. Oh, it's in the lockbox. That was simple.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
This will affect my destiny? Well, I mean, like, I had to find it, right? Well. Wow. Strange secrets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, I'm getting dangerously close there. Nothing happened. It was just like a vision. Skills. I have 1 character point. 506. Well, may as well put it into psychology. Dang, my occultism is going up. Alright, show the amulet to Drake. Well, I'll do that in the next one. I'm going to cut this here. This is a good little time to cut it. So I feel like we've got to be getting kind of close to the end. It feels like it. It feels like there can't be that much left to go, you know? We'll see, but I think I'm going to cut this here. Right here. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this here. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.